All right, good evening, all, and welcome to my channel. And normally, it's been some days now putting content because I always think that whenever we put a content, it's not that simply to entertain people like others does, but I want something informative. Not only informative, which can connect to the reality which we are doing in daily life. Okay, so let's start. My name is Harish, and basically I'm into career counseling, communication skills training, and I'm into project management. Likewise, I do so many activities in my daily life. Being in this profession for last 20 years, and I've worked in not only in India, abroad too. Now, what we are going to do today? The topic is very simple. Okay, let me start with it in a way that, as a common man in this earth, we all have a, or maybe we all relate to a three-letter word in English. Even though you are richest of rich person, or maybe even though low category person, basically the revenue which has been a part of your life is very less. But still, we go through a three-letter word in English which is called EMI, which is very familiar to everyone, right? I don't think so in this world, nobody, or maybe the without a loan, people are very less, I should say. Everybody has a loan somewhere or other. Like even nowadays, even students who's going for study also have a study. Yeah, I mean your education loans and all. Now, why I'm going to take this topic, because this is very serious. The reason is that I personally, or maybe in and around me personally, sees that the kind of issues they face in their daily life once they have a loan, or maybe once they have certain kind of problems which they can come into their life. Now, let me go through a certain important thing which I always say. Now my body is fit, right? Even you also look so fit. Maybe everybody is well. Some at some point of time they always fit only, but we feel, maybe who knows, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or maybe any time, our health can go wrong. It happens. It can happen. It should happen. It may happen, right? Because of the stressful life, the day-to-day activities, what we do, what we eat, the work pressure, the personal life pressure. We all live in a pressure cooker, I should say. Anytime it can blast over. So what happens to a person? For the survival, we go to approach any financial institutions to support us in the name of finance. I mean, for the loan, right? Or maybe credit card, or maybe any other facilities. Basically, any product related to that you are owed to a financial institution. So I don't want to name any bank or any financial institutions in my topic discussions, or maybe in my inputs which I normally give it. Now, what's happening here now? So once you are getting into this, we always feel like yes, we will be able to do it. It is possible that we can repay it on time. But what happens is somewhere down the lane, as I said, that health can go for a toss. One of the major reason, because of the pressure which we normally do it, or maybe not only about the health condition, can be any other reasons also, where the possibilities of skipping and 1 month installment will be, or maybe possibilities are there, right? Most of them, okay, the possibilities are there that you may skip 1 month installment. The matter which I'm talking now, I mean, most of them can relate to me in a very simple note. Okay, if talking about financials you take from financial institution, that's a different story. And sometimes you may take from private entities also. Okay, can be an NBFC, or can be from any private lenders also. Even though it is illegal, but sometimes I can see, or maybe I have seen some people saying this to me, that they lend money from private lenders too. If not city, maybe in the rural areas, maybe. All right, I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to that because that's not into my kind of area of interest. But what I'm going to address here is a major problem here. If you skip 1 month installment, the humiliation, the irritation, bringing stress to a person, giving extra pressure by the people in and around the financial institutions. To be precisely, I should say, you can call it as collection people or collection agents, or let it be anyone. Guys, understand one thing. to anyone whosoever listening from the financial institutions or something, especially in collections or let it be anything. Yes, if I took a loan, I owe to repay back, no doubt about it. Not only me, let it be anyone. But end of the day, we all are human beings. Now, when I'm talking to this, I'm talking with my personal experience too. Alright, I have certain chronic conditions in my body which normally comes in and out. Yeah, my health always varies here and there, so that's a different story altogether. But again, don't humiliate. Don't start irritate. Okay, the 1 month installment if he's not paid, it doesn't mean that the person is going to run away from the country, or maybe people have taken millions and millions from various banks and they easily go from different country. You don't have any such problems for that. But a small people who takes, if it skips 1 month installment, you are screwing their life by sending 100 messages, 2000 calls and 3000 pressures. And what are you doing? End of the day, you are pushing that person rather than understand what kind of issue that the person is facing or a human being facing. You are pushing them to a factor called suicide. So when the person do that, whose loss it is? It's their family. Please, it's a humble request. As my second content in my YouTube channel, I prefer to put this factor blunt and clear. Please, if the person is not doing in 1 month, it's okay. Put a fine and give him a space so that next month he may cover it up or she may cover it up. The reason is that it can be a number of reasons. Man, the person whom you also a human being, right? You have a target to face. I understand. From the financial institutions, whom are giving you a target to call 10 people, 20 people, collect this money. Yes. Again, I can understand. You also have a target, but don't humiliate. The suicidal rates are going up and up, up and up. You know what? This is the reasons. And people who takes loan also, my humble request is that if something goes off, it's okay. Even though the humiliation is there, even though you get a WhatsApp call, don't push yourself to a situation called suicide, because that's not the end of the game. Alright, that's not the end of the game. Okay, there are legal systems available there are legal bodies available there. Okay, you can approach them and you can get a solution. Again, I'm saying this to people, to both the parties. And I'm talking about with my personal experience. Again, I'm saying this. Please, stop humiliation. Yes, we understand that we owe money to the bank, or we owe certain funds to the bank, or we owe the money to be paid back. Even to the private lenders, don't push a person to an extent, a human being to an extent to suicide. To that extent, we all are human beings. Sometimes, somewhere down the line, we will be some other pressure. Right? At that time, nobody will be there. Trust me. Even the same thing can happen to you also. Correct? Anywhere can happen, anything. So understand the situation, put them a fine, and give a space at this month. But next month, if you see if it's not there, then start calling and whatever the words you want to use it. But please, and humble request, again I'm saying, give a space to the normal human beings. We all are salaried people. And there is something which has been out of our hands, which is unpredictable, which I always says that due to our health reasons, anything can come, anything. So at that point of time, doesn't mean that, see, it's not that we simply want to not to give you or not want to, don't want to pay you. No, it's not that. But there's somewhere down the lane, the reasons are unpredictable. There are a lot of forcing reasons can come to a human being. Right? So, I'm not going more into this, but again, a humble request to all the financial institutions, even the private money lenders, please stop humiliating a human being. If a person intentionally doing, you do that, it's fine. But again, if a person is not, skip only 1 month payment, okay, at least give them space for the next month. You put a fine, yes, the person owes, but it doesn't mean that sending 100 messages in WhatsApp, 200 calls and phone calls, and calling the alternate numbers, sending their photos, pictures everywhere, doesn't make sense. Stop doing it There are legal bodies available, okay? Even we can approach them also, but I mean, the normal human being or normal person, they doesn't know all these things. But trust me, please, don't do this. Stop doing this. This is a request to all the financial institutions and vendors. Again, I'm saying, I don't want to be in any controversy saying any banks or financial institutions name in this. All right. Again, who knows? One day or other day, if you give me extra stress to me also, maybe I will also push myself to any extent. Any extent, I don't want to use that particular word. But who's going to lose? My family. So my humble request to everyone, keep your mind and body always under your control. Whomsoever took loan, and talking to them now, under your control. Yes, these pressures can come into your life from anywhere, because sometimes these people will understand, some people they don't understand. I'm talking about the financial institutions. Sometimes they will understand what you're going through, sometimes they don't understand. Alright? So you also keep yourself very clear, very, I should say the mind should be very positive. And if you're skipped 1 month, it doesn't mean that life ends over. Alright, next month we can cover it up. Okay? Now, to the financial institutions and the private lenders, or let it be anyone who gives money in the name of loan or interest or anything, please understand, give a value to the people's feelings, give value to the give value to a human being. Don't treat him like a devil. No, he's not. He or she is not. Please. Okay? Thank you so much. I believe I will be coming with more content, with more social, social related, social wise related. Basically, I'm into that, and because I want to connect with the people with the content which is useful to them, and like a normal human being, I want to them. That's what my video also, very raw video. There is no background music sounds or anything, because this is a word from a human being like you. Okay, I'm signing off. Thanks so much. I believe how many maybe people are gonna watch this video, but if you watch this video, please share to the other people also. And if you have any inputs or anything, please put it in my chat box. And likewise, with another content, you will see me in a couple of days time, and with more socially relevant and socially related topics which I will be put forwarding as a content. And thank you so much, and have a good day to you. Bye bye.